Welcome back and welcome to a slightly different video. I thought that I would record this vlog because I don't think I'm in a reading slump, but I'm having a little bit of trouble getting into my TBR this month, right down to the fact that I managed to get into an audiobook and then realised that the audiobook was actually book 8 and not book 7 in the Shopaholic series. So this is how my reading is going thus far, like in the first week of October. So I thought I would vlog over the weekend to show you the different things I'm going to try and get me into my TBR, because I have had moments where I could be reading and instead I've decided that I'm going to watch YouTube videos, or I'm going to watch a movie, or I'm going to go to sleep. And normally I fit those things in around reading, of course, but normally they're not like the priority, right down to the fact that I watched a movie in the gym the other night instead of listening to my audiobook, which is quite something. So I have some options. I got a couple of new poetry books in the mail. I got Masquerade by Cyrus Parker, so this could be something that I'll sit down and read cover to cover, and then I'll feel like reading other things. And I also got Great Goddesses by Nikita Gill, which they're always lovely and illustrated as well. And I read a Nikita Gill book 2 weekends ago and really enjoyed that. So I've got some poetry as an option. I also have a couple of graphic novels. I've got the proof copy of Black Canary Ignite by Meg Cabot, and I've seen mixed reviews about this one, so I am keen to dive into that one. So that is a possibility. And then I also got a copy of Pumpkinheads by Rainbow Rowell and Faith Erin Hicks, which I had a chapter sampler of from BookCon, so this could be quite a good thing to read, especially at this time of year. I do love the illustrations in this one. And then I have a middle grade novel which comes out on Tuesday, which could be a good way of getting into sort of feeling like picking up a book again, because middle grades normally read quite fast, the print's quite big, they just move quickly, and this one also has text message conversations in as well, so that could be an option. And then I've got a couple of non-fiction things. I've got a non-fiction audiobook and then a couple of non-fiction library books, including this book of essays, which is The Other F Word, which is just sounds wonderful. So this could be quite good if I haven't shown you the end pages of this one. This one could be quite good if I was kind of wanting to dive into something where I could read a little bit and then shut it and go away and come back. So yeah, so these are some options I've got with me. So I'm going to vlog the process. I'll let you know what I'm reading and let you know if it's kind of helping me out at all, including when I'm listening to audiobooks. I can't decide about whether to finish book 8 and then go back and read book 7, or whether to stop where I am, I'm over halfway, and now go back and read book 7, or what to do. And then I have other audiobooks I want to listen to as well, so it's a decision-making process, is this one. But yeah, I thought it'd be interesting to vlog the process, because you know, I come on here and I do a wrap-up and I'm like, I managed to read this and this and this, but right now I'm managing to read nothing, and I just thought it would be good for you to see that and see the different ways that I'm trying to help myself read a little bit more. So I'm now in the car on the way to work, and I am going to switch up the audiobook and put on the new Jojo Moyes novel instead, because I was supposed to read that on Kindle, and well, we know the story with me trying to read things in the past week or so. So I am enjoying listening to the Jojo Moyes more than I was enjoying reading it. So I only read the first couple of chapters, and I am into the first couple of chapters on the audiobook, and I don't know if it's because we've got this narrator doing a Kentucky accent, maybe that helps. I read the first 4 chapters of Bouncing Back over breakfast. I don't think I'm into it yet, whereas I feel like I'm into the Jojo Moyes which is quite good. So I might manage to read something. I think that this afternoon what I might try to do is read my graphic novel, and then I've got at least something that I've actually read. It's like ticked off. So okay, yes. We're gonna have a go at this and see if that tickles my fancy. If not, I'll go back to one of my other books. Well, I actually really enjoyed that. I don't know if it was because I went to see the new Joker film last night, and so I was kind of in my head, I was picturing Gotham City from the movie, but I thought that was really good. I've heard mixed reviews about it, but I enjoyed the female friendship in it, and I enjoyed the family dynamics in it, and the kind of superpower wasn't too much for me either. I thought that was quite cool. So this one comes out on the 29th of October, so I've actually read an October release. Yay! I think now we'll try maybe another chapter or two of Bouncing Back, which comes out on the 8th of October. So again, it's an October release. We're doing well for reading it today. So it's Saturday afternoon. We have been out for lunch and we went to get some ice cream as well. And I have not read anything yet today, but I'm planning on going down to the gym, so I'll listen to some audiobook. I need to sort out what I'm doing with my Shopaholic books, and then I can carry on listening to the Jojo Moyes. Yesterday in the car we went a bit further away, went down to Colorado Springs for dinner, and we listened to part of the new Bill Bryson on the way there and back, and that was enjoyable. So in that sense we did some reading. Obviously I did my graphic novel yesterday and did some more audiobooks, so that's better than it has been, but it's nearly 3 o'clock and I haven't read anything today. But there's still time, there's still plenty of time, and I can read down at the gym and I can read later on as well. So I'll let you know how we're getting on. My favourite things about an audiobook is that you can listen to the audiobook and play Candy Crush at the same time, which is very relaxing on a Saturday afternoon, I have to say. I've decided that I'm going to switch. Should have done this yesterday. This is all like part of it, all this indecision about what I should be reading when I know what I should be reading. I just did it in the wrong order. So I'm going to switch and start Shopaholic to the Stars so that I can post about it on Monday as part of our readathon, and then I'm kind of almost a whole book ahead with reading Shopaholic to the Rescue. So I'm going to listen to some of that and see how I get on. I think it's going to be one of those Saturdays where we have a nice afternoon nap, so I've got myself all set up if I need to. So I made a pretty good dent in Shopaholic to the Stars yesterday. I basically listened to it while I was folding laundry, took it down to the gym with me, listened to it when I came back up, and then I fell down the YouTube and TV hole, watched YouTube, SNL, YouTube, didn't go to sleep. People were being really noisy outside last night. It just was not happening. I think being slightly more accountable by saying that I was going to vlog it has helped with some reading, but aside from the graphic novel on Friday, still haven't finished anything. I thought I would sit down and actually read yesterday, like read a book, that also didn't happen. But I'm glad I made the decision to go with Shopaholic to the Stars, because I am really enjoying it. You know, it's a reread, and Shopaholic to the Rescue, the beginning of it now makes way more sense than it did when I started reading it, when I wasn't supposed to be reading it. So we'll see how I get on today. I'm sorry I didn't vlog my sort of afternoon, but I'm just so tired right now. I just couldn't, and I did have that nap, because I think the last time I saw you I said I would probably have a nap, and I did had like an hour and a half nap on my sofa. It was glorious, not gonna lie. It was, really was. And now I need some coffee. I'm gonna film a video and then go get some brunch. So we've been out and about for brunch and that this morning. We listened to a little bit more of the new Bill Bryson in the car, which was cool. He's, I just don't get how he has all the time to travel and to have that thirst for information and then still all the time to write it down in a book. It's crazy. So I've been doing a little bit around here, listening to Shopaholic to the Stars, and now I'm going to continue to listen on the headphones whilst making some soup because the weather's meant to turn cooler. So I'm going to do a little bit of that and listen, and then at some point go down to the gym and keep listening, but I'm going to try really hard to finish. I think I've only got like hour and a half to 2 hours left, so that should be all right. Should be good. So I'm done with the gym for another night, and I am almost done with Shopaholic to the Stars. I will do some more later. I did read a little bit more of Bouncing Back, as you may have seen, but then I fell asleep. So I am just about to finish Shopaholic to the Stars. I thought I would finish it in the gym, but that didn't happen. I think I maybe had a little bit longer. I'm on the final part of it though, so I'm just in bed with that and my Candy Crush and my cup of tea, and it's going to be good. So I will check in with you in the morning and let you know how it's gone, whether I'm any further forward than I was when I first spoke to you on Friday. So there you have it. In the end, I listened to both of the Shopaholic books. I reverted back and finished Shopaholic to the Stars, and then went back and carried on listening to Shopaholic to the Rescue and finished that. I listened to about 2 hours of the new Jojo Moyes and I'm enjoying that. I've listened to some more of that today already. I listened to about 2 hours of the new Bill Bryson as well. Also enjoying that. That one's going to be a slower listen anyway because I'm listening to that with Ollie. And then I read that graphic novel, which I think was a really good thing and kind of like kick-started me a little bit just to have finished something because I hadn't finished anything. And then I also read 100 pages of Bouncing Back. I haven't read any more of that today despite carrying it around with me everywhere. I wanted to read it, I wanted to finish it. I just didn't have the time today. My day went a little bit haywire, so yeah, hopefully I will get that finished soon. I think that being accountable to this helped me a little bit, and I also more or less stayed off social media this weekend, and I think that also helped me. I think it's difficult to do life and reading and social media and work and, you know, exist. So I need to work on finding that balance. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this slightly different video. In the comments, leave me any tips you have for getting out of a reading slump or getting to the point where you're actually finishing something rather than reading 10 things all at once. And I will be back with another video very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.